way, it's a marker of where the smart glasses of today are eventually headed. I was one of the first people outside of Meta to try Orion. For about 2 hours, I used the glasses to browse the web, play games, and video call with people through Messenger. Oh, and Mark Zuckerberg beat me in Pong.
This is going to be the whole interview. It's just an hour of us going to
no, it's like, we were going to ask questions, but instead I just...
You say you're undefeated?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I never won a game before this week.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'd only been defeated. Good game.
Good game. You have an unfair advantage, but that's all right.
Guys, this is so dope. So dope.
I played a few more.
Orion exists in 3 parts: the glasses themselves, a neural wristband for controlling them with finger movements, and
the wristband's a little iffy, I ain't gonna lie.
A wireless compute puck that offloads app logic from the glasses to help improve battery and reduce heat. The way you navigate the interface is through eye and hand tracking, voice, and most importantly, the neural wristband. It's hard to compare this experience to a laptop or phone, but in the simplest of terms, your eyes or hands act as the mouse, and you click by pinching your fingers together. If you've ever used the Vision Pro, you'll get how the eye tracking works pretty quickly. I want to focus on the wristband for a second because it's truly one of the most magical experiences I've had with a piece of new technology. And I think the world will be...
The way I look at this is like, so I'm about to buy some Facebook stock. How much is Facebook stock? Hold on, this made me think. Hold on, how much is Facebook stock? Hold on. Facebook, oh shit. Facebook stock. $562. I need some Facebook stock ASAP. But okay. Think about your phone, right? And how apps play a role in your phone. Every application is confined to a phone. Okay? It's confined to your phone. Instagram, social media, it's all confined to your phone. The square or rectangle, whatever shape your phone is. Mark Zuckerberg's mission, or the way he's thinking about the digital world, is what if we can take everything that's digital on these on iPhones or your desktop, and what if we could put it in real world? And so when you think about what he's trying to do from that standpoint, and what the glasses really represent, is the ability to take the digital world and put it basically in our senses. Like, it's so crazy to think about. But I really, really, really believe Mark Zuckerberg is going to be the leader of the new digital. I think phones go away. Crazy to believe. I think no more phones. And I think we only go glasses. And I think eventually it's just like a chip or something in our minds. But what they're doing and what they have planned is so like revolutionary, in my opinion, that like I'm just genuinely super excited about it. It's crazy.
Be seeing it in the wild even before the commercial successor to Orion is released. It's about the size of a Fitbit and uses electromyography to interpret neural signals and translate them into the input for the glasses. The main gestures it recognizes are pinching your index finger with your thumb to select, pinching your middle finger and thumb to invoke the main menu, and swiping up or down with your thumb against your closed
And they look good.
Closed palm to scroll. There's haptic feedback on the band to let you know when it recognizes a gesture, which is a helpful signal that made me quickly comfortable with using it.
Do you like using hand tracking at all with this, or do you mostly just do the band?
It depends on what the app is. I mean, for some of the things, I think it is still pretty natural to like reach out and touch it and all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, the band is just going to keep getting better and better. You know, right now you have to do these little subtle gestures, but I mean, the plan is over the next few years to make aesthetics and just pick up almost motionless gestures that you make. So I think that'll be pretty wild once we get there.
The first thing you notice when you put Orion on is its 70-degree field of view, which is much wider than any pair of AR glasses I've tried to date. A narrow field of view means that AR graphics don't fill much of what you're seeing, but with Orion, I had to get up pretty close to something before its edges started to disappear. This made a huge difference for the overall experience. ULED projectors inside the frame of Orion beam graphics in front.
The only thing I'm scared about when it comes to Meta AI glasses, which anything can change, right? But like, I think about the system. So like Apple, I'm very used to the Apple system and like what it means to like text in Apple, what it means to communicate in or FaceTime. I think it's just not cool. Like, I don't want to FaceTime somebody using like Facebook Messenger or whatever the fuck they got going on. You know what I mean? But if they win this hardware land like this, I think they're leading this charge right now with the hardware. Like, the fact that these things are in glasses is insane. But we got to see what Apple does. We got to see what Apple does because Apple don't play. But I think Facebook is leading the charge in terms of the innovation. But I think that no matter what, we're used to Apple hardware. It's going to be hard to beat that. It's going to be hard to beat that.
Front of your vision via waveguides in the lenses, which are made of silicon carbide and not glass. 7 cameras and sensors in the frames sense the world around you to anchor virtual objects in space. You can leave a window open, turn your head and walk away, come back, and it's still there. The quality of the graphics isn't at the level that I'd want to watch a movie in the glasses, but I had no problem reading text on a web page that was several feet away. My demo consisted of experiences designed to simulate how one may use AR glasses throughout the day in the future. It's clear Meta has an idea for how people will use glasses like these, but the software is early. My demo was very much on rails and guided by Meta employees in the room, though
Somebody said, I think it's starting at 3,700. That's crazy. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Bro, you got to think, an iPhone is 1,200. So if you're getting the glasses, that's not bad at all, bro. That's not bad at all. That's really not bad. That's really not bad. Plus, bro, you have to think long term. These aren't even out yet. So they're gonna come out. But then this is like the first, it's not the first iPhone. This is probably like the second iPhone because they've already dropped glasses. This is going to be dope.
I was able to navigate the glasses on my own a little bit and jump in and out of apps. The coolest part of the demo was using Meta AI to identify ingredients for a smoothie that were out on a table and then have the glasses show me a recipe to make them with instructions. It was a peek at how generative AI can intersect with a form factor like this in pretty powerful ways.
Did you guys know that I make smoothies like every morning? Like, this is kind of getting creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Give me a smoothie recipe.
Sure. Let me take a look at what ingredients you already have. Then I can put a recipe together for you. I found several ingredients. Let me make a recipe.
That's all right. It missed the pineapple, but that's okay.
You don't really want that in your smoothie.
Yeah.
Deep down.
Okay, here we go. Matcha banana
That
boost.
incorporates most of your ingredients.
I would do that. I've never done matcha in a smoothie.
We also chatted with our editor-in-chief, Nilay Patel.
Can you see me at all? What do you see?
I see nothing. I see a gray screen. Okay. That's what Alex looks like on this side
I
of it.
see you.
But I've got Verge pulled up on a pane here, and then you're just like a video hanging out in the middle.
Do you see like a whole square? Am I just like floating? Is just my head?
Yeah, you're floating. It's like a square window. You're floating, and I can like come up to you.
What's the resolution like? I just came off the Vergecast. I got like
This is going to get so much better. This is crazy. He said, I'm going to get the Orions, the $1,000 version.
very French headphone hair going on here.
Yeah,
Can you see that?
looks good.
It's not about good. It's something.
Good. I mean, it's like, it's
Bro, 2035, 2040, those going to be crazy years, bro. It's going to be crazy, dude.
it's not like you're gonna like watch Avatar, but it's like, it's good. Like, I can see you well.
You sound great, I have to say. I can't tell if that is the microphone on the glasses or the speakers on the iPhone, but you sound great.
It's the glasses, yeah.
It's weird that I can't see you. Are they going to add avatars to this thing?
Yeah, so the glasses have inward-facing cameras, so they will scan my face and represent me as a codec avatar when I'm calling you.
And they're not selling this thing.
Yeah, they're not. They didn't make many. They cost a lot of money. So it's like, yeah.
Amazing. We'll tell them to send me one.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg has been talking about AR glasses for a long, long time. He's called them the holy grail device that will eventually replace smartphones.
Listen, I'm telling you, they're going to replace phones. Phones are dead. It's over with. It's over with. Phones are dead. And I'm here for it. I think it's the new wave.
Orion is the first pair of AR glasses I've tried that made me feel like that future isn't so far away that it feels like a pipe dream. but there was a moment in my demo that showed me just how much work Meta still has to do to get this right. At one point, I had multiple windows open to the side while sitting across from someone at a table, and an incoming video call then pushed one of the windows directly over the person I was sitting across. And at that point, it felt like the glasses weren't augmenting reality, but breaking it.
Something to note. Something to note.
Orion was going to be a product Meta sold to the world until a couple of years ago, when it realized it couldn't manufacture them in a way that would even make sense at an ultra high-end price point. So instead, it's made about 1,000 of them for internal prototyping and demos like the one I received. So why is Meta showing Orion to the world if you can't buy a pair? It's impressive, even for a prototype. And it's not an exaggeration to say these glasses are the end state of Zuckerberg's big bet on the metaverse. After all these years and the billions of dollars poured into making them, I think the company wants to have something to show off, even if AR glasses still aren't quite ready for prime time.
I do like the visual of this looking like
This is going to be so dope. Fire. Fire. I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for that. Okay, let me get into one last thing. Let's see if we could find out what's going on with Aiden Ross and my brother AD. I think it was on Twitter. Aiden Ross. What am I looking for? Aiden Ross.